Hello. Our learning goal today is that we can write and evaluate algebraic expressions. An algebraic expression contains at least one variable. For example, 4x plus 7 is an algebraic expression. In this algebraic expression, the x is the variable. The coefficient is the number in front of the variable. The coefficient is 4. And the constant is 7. 7 is a constant because it is a number. The value does not change. 4x and 7 are called terms. They're parts of the expression. They're added or subtracted. So in this case, 4x plus 7 has two terms. A verbal expression is when you change an algebraic expression into words. So the verbal expression for 4x plus 7 is the sum of a number and 7. So this would be our verbal expression when we put it into words. Okay, there are some important things to remember. When you add, some of the words that mean to add are these up here in the plus sign. Some of the words that mean to subtract are these over here in the minus sign. To multiply, you're going to look for words that are in the multiplication symbol. And finally, to divide, you're going to look for words in the division symbol. And finally, when you see the words switch, when you see the words than or from, you want to switch the order of the operations. Now let's practice a few problems. Translate into a verbal expression, 11 plus 3x. Now you can translate it exactly like that. Or you could write the sum of 11 and 3 times a number. The number that I don't know in this case is the variable y. The second example, I would just say x divided by 5 minus 7. Or we could say the quotient of a number and 5 minus 7, because quotient means to divide. The next two, numbers 3 and 4, we're going to translate these into algebraic expressions. That means we want them to look like the first two examples. So if we look at the first one, twice a number, that means 2 times a number. Since I don't know the number, I like to call it using the variable n. Increased by 20 means that we are adding 20. Notice I did not put anything in between the 2 and the n, because I know that that means multiply. Number 4, 9 less than the product of a number and 8. 9 less means that we're going to be subtracting 9 from the product of a number and 8. So I wrote 8n minus 9. And again, since I didn't know the number, I like to call it n. Now your turn. Create an expression and translate it on your own. And we will go over this in class tomorrow.